for the sign of Libra. And also, if you have Aries placements, this could also be your reading as well. You may be an Aries moon, Aries rising, Aries Mercury. Okay, and it is 3:34, 3:34 in the morning. This is a Thursday, and we are in the full moon energy, and the full moon is in the sign of Aries. Okay. All right. So listen, Libra. We're gonna get right to it, honey, because I'm not spending a lot of time in this reading, as I do have a lot of other readings to do. Libra, you're finding your person, or your person found you. Yep. And there is going to be a baby coming from this union, or you're going to be helping this person to raise their child. I'm literally hearing like this reading is going to be about confirmations, all about confirmations. Libra, if you have been so worried about your money, if you have um, been on a very tight budget with your money, if you've been on some type of restrictions financially, say less. Sudden wealth and great fortune is yours, Libra. I am not a prosperity reader. I am a truth reader. Okay. Watch my videos. I call it like it is. When I pulled these cards, I was like, yeah, we deserve this. This Nine of Swords is in reverse, as it should be. Those of you all who struggle with anxiety or have dealt with some heavy anxiety due to your life situations, due to things that you have that you've been struggling with, say less. No more. No more. Then we have the Temperance card here, all about balance. It's literally like the divine is coming in to balance out your life. The divine is coming in to balance out all of the overwhelming, challenging issues that you were dealing with. The divine is coming in. Look at those cups being poured in and out. Hello and welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel, guys. So the title of the message is that God is going to paint the town red with you. And specifically what that means is that God is going to use you to get the attention of others. God is going to use you to get the attention of others. So at this time, Libra, you cannot be afraid to be exactly who you are, because God is using you to get the attention. So there's no more of you playing it small. There's no more of you hiding in the background and letting everybody else take center stage. No. There's no more of you hiding your gifts, hiding your intelligence, hiding, your wisdom. Some people don't even know how extremely smart you are, how tapped in you are. You can't hide anymore, Libra. And this is really the nitty-gritty of the message, is that you are being used to awaken people, to get people's attention, to help people to move even further along their spiritual destiny, spiritual journey. Okay, in order for you to do that, you have to be willing to put yourself out there. You have to be willing, as a Libra, to tap into Aries energy, which is your opposite sign. Aries energy is about self. Aries energy is about putting you first, putting yourself as a priority above all priorities. Okay, if you are catching this message, I don't do hashtags, I don't do tags, I don't do any of that stuff. I literally just make the content. Whoever finds it, finds it. You are meant for this message, and this message is meant for you. All right? If you have Libra placements, if you know a Libra, if you have Aries placements, this is your message. God is using you to awaken the people closest to you, to awaken the people of your city, the state you live in, the country you live in. God is going to use you to awaken these people, to help these people to evolve. You can no longer play a small, Libra. So, that's the message. And of course, I can confirm that with some tarot. So give me a moment here. Let's see what other messages. You see what other messages are playing here? Playing. What other messages will be coming in for the sign of Libra, please and thank you. Happy full moon to all. Happy full moon to all. Significant numbers to you may be the number 1, the number 11, the number 26, and the number 2, as well as the number 14 and the number 9. All right. Happy birthday to all of the Libras. I know we have a couple of days left before we transition into Scorpio season. So, happy birthday. If today's your birthday, happy birthday. Tomorrow's your birthday. Happy birthday. Okay. Happy birthday, Libras. What messages do you have for Libra, please and thank you? Wow. It's literally just fell out. The Chariot and the Queen of Pentacles. The Chariot, and I'm telling you all, if you guys have been very worried about your money, you've been very worried about how you're going to cover costs or expenses having to do with your household, your money. Some of you all are struggling with medical bills. It's almost like the medical bills keep increasing somehow. If you guys have credit card debt even, a lot of you all have been worried about how am I going to stay afloat? How am I going to level out my finances with my budget and my expenses? How am I going to do that? You are going to do that by simply trusting that the divine is going to come in and balance out the areas of your life that are imbalanced. If you definitely have more expenses than your income, this is a time of renewal. Yes, this is a time of trusting. I know you hear that a lot. I know you hear about keeping the faith, blah, 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 blah. But this is the message. With the Queen of Pentacles here, the Queen of Pentacles is a feminine energy that knows how to... I see the word restriction, but they're very logical with their resources. So say, for instance, if you're on a tight budget when it comes to grocery shopping, you are going to plan out maybe 3 meals at a time when it comes to grocery shopping. And when you grab those particular items, you're not only just making 3 meals, but you're making like 6, 9 meals with those particular items. The Queen of Pentacles knows how to use their resources to the utmost for their highest good. Okay? So with the Queen of Pentacles energy here, with the Chariot, the Queen of Pentacles does things that will extend the energy of stability and security in their lives, in their family lives, okay, in their household. That's what the Queen of Pentacles is. The Queen of Pentacles has learned to ebb and flow with life, how to take what life gives her and create this life of consistency. Oh, that's a good one, consistency. So maybe temperance, maybe the energy of temperance is coming in to teach you consistency as well. Consistency is part of balancing out your life. Like learning to, because the scales are about balance as well. So getting rid of things in your life that causes things to be erratic in your life, that causes things to be unpredictable, causes you to incur some type of chaos in your life. So if you are having issues with your finances, you need to take a look at what you're connected to, who you're connected to, what you're connected to, and what you continuously allow in your life. Because in order to have balance and temperance in your life, you have to have standards and boundaries as well, y'all. You have to have standards and boundaries as well. And sometimes when we are evolving and we're moving on to another cycle in life, we have to reevaluate our standards, reevaluate our boundaries, reevaluate ourselves. Because things change. Things change. All right, tell me more about the Chariot, please. Tell me more about the Chariot. Okay, we have my family card here is the 6 of Cups. And we have the Hangman here, okay? Hangman, 6 of Cups, Chariot. Things are definitely changing for you guys. Things are definitely... Ooh, baby. Babies. Babies also represent new beginnings, okay? The energy of fertility is also about creation. It's not always a physical baby. This baby could represent new endeavors, creative ideas, being inspired to do something creatively, um, taking action on new ideas. There's a lot of change coming in for you, Libra, with this chariot here. A lot. This also gives me the energy of balance too, because look at all that black and white. Look at it. Takes a lot of energy to be able to practice duality, okay? To be able to balance being in the spiritual and the physical realm. But that's what you do, Libra. 11, 111, right here on my clock, right here, 111. But Libra, that's what you do. You've come here to learn how to balance and to help balance out people's lives. That's one of the reasons why you enter people's lives. Why you It's to balance them out. And that balancing act has to do with either serving, karma, justice, harmony, peace in their lives, whether it's good or bad, but you are the energy of balance. So when your life is out of whack or it's imbalance, you have to be serious about taking care of that, like immediately. Immediately. Also, Saturn is exalted in Libra energy. Saturn loves to be in Libra energy. Okay, Aquarius and Capricorn are ruled by Saturn, but Saturn is exalted in Libra. So again, being mindful of karma, being mindful of discipline, okay, being mindful of learning the lessons. This is Daddy Saturn. Daddy Saturn teaches structure and discipline. Okay, so if you are struggling with structure and discipline in your life, if you're struggling with staying consistent and disciplined, you need to tap into the energy of Saturn. You need to check your natal chart and see where, oh, am I freezing? Okay, tapping into your natal chart to see what placement do you have in Saturn. So my Saturn placement is in Virgo. Okay, Virgo is about order, structure, being analytical, being in a routine. Virgo is about matter. Saturn wants me to be disciplined and structured in those areas that I just named. All right. So if you have, let's say you have Aries in Saturn, okay? Saturn is about discipline, structure, consistency. So consistently putting yourself as a priority if you have Aries and Saturn. This is how you're going to tap into your Saturn energy to balance out your life. All right? As a Libra, it's very important to live a life of balance. It's not going to always be perfect. It's not going to always feel right. It's not going to always be right. But you have to at least create a routine in your life, Libra, where you can consistently depend on your life being a life of balance, harmony, and peace. Because when I tell you that God is going to use you to get the attention of others, that means that you have to have a life of balance so that you can be used in this way. All right? Does that make sense, y'all? Does that make sense to anyone here? All right. What final messages? Well, hold on. Let's see. I feel like that is the message, honestly. I feel like that's the message. Libras, I'm telling you all, I know some of you all may have never thought that you would be in a relationship again, but I'm here to tell you that love is in the air for you, Libra. I'm here to tell you that it's always when you think that it's not going to happen, that's when it really does happen for you. A lot of you all are finding out the meaning of what a divine partner is. And a lot of you all are reevaluating what you thought a divine partner is or was. Thank you so much. A lot of you all have let go and cut ties with people that you really, really loved. People that you really love, but it just wasn't working out due to whatever reason. Definitely could be a water sign that you chose to disconnect from. Look, Tower. That's confirmation. A lot of you all disconnected from a water sign when it comes to love. You may have disconnected, distanced yourself, or decided to not move forward with the water sign. Okay? And it's because you know that energetically, spiritually, you are ascending and you are looking for healthier relationships. You're looking for the healthiest relationship or healthiest connection that you could possibly have during this lifetime, in this moment right now. And you're going to be gifted that. You're going to be gifted that. Especially Libra, if you have done any type of like intentionally practicing solitude, intentionally removing yourself from people's lives and being alone and dealing with yourself, spending time with yourself, enjoying spending time with yourself, your person's coming, Libra. Your person is coming. Look, Queen of Swords. If you have been making decisions in regards to cutting people off, or you deciding that, you know what, I'm not going to pour myself into that person again because it just doesn't work. I don't get a really good return when I pour my energy into that person. That person literally just comes around to vamp up all of my energy, soak up all of my energy, and they go about their business. They never pull back into me. And I'm so tired of dealing with people like that. That's Queen of Swords energy. You're cutting off those type of connections. People that cannot reciprocate. Okay? People that exhaust you. People that exhaust you energetically, that drain you energetically, you are distancing yourselves from these people. And this is an act of self-love, honestly. Is when you are aware of the connections and relationships that need to go, and you're doing something about it. And that's why you're going to be receiving 9 of Cups energy. That's why your emotions are going to be on high, and you're going to be feeling like, oh my God, every time I turn around, my dreams are being fulfilled. But it's not because they're being fulfilled just because you're pretty or you're cute or you're handsome. No, they're being fulfilled because you've been doing the work. Whatever spiritual work that God has been calling you to do, you're doing it. You're doing it. And for that, you have to be rewarded. You have to be rewarded. All right, what's the final message for Libra, please? Whoa. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is ambitious energy. Knight of Swords is taking action, being driven to succeed. Knight of Swords is about get up and go. I always laugh at this card simply because the horse always looks at the knight like, are you sure we should be going this fast? Are you sure we should be going in this direction? And even though this is Knight of Swords, I cannot help but to think about this being Aries energy, honestly. Aries energy is all about taking action and charging ahead. Okay? It's almost like when Aries gets a whiff of what they want, all they need is a whiff, and they gone. They charging straight ahead. They don't care. They don't care what has happened. They don't care what is happening. They do not care. They are going to get what they want. And I'm telling you, Libra, this is the energy that Spirit is asking you to tap into. What is it that you want? Do you know what you want? Tell me more about the Knight of Swords, please, for Libra. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. Knight of Swords, 7 of Swords. With the 7 of Swords, I'm getting that you no longer will have to compromise. You will no longer have to compromise on what you want. And that's why Spirit is asking you to be so clear about what you want. Because when we know, without a doubt, what it is you want, When we serve it to you on this platter, you will see that you won't have to settle and you won't have to compromise for what you want. So, when you're not clear what you want and you're trying to take action, that's why the Seven of Swords came in reverse. Because it's like self deception. Like you're taking action, but you're not quite sure where you're going, what you're doing. Like, no, we need you to be very clear about what you want so that your direction is very clear. So, whatever you put your energy into, you're not wasting your time and wasting your energy because you're very clear about what you want. Anything else? Anything else for Libra? Whoa. And with that, we have the Queen of Swords. You showed up to the reading. Hello, Libra. And you have the Eight of Cups. I'm telling you, a lot of people are going to be surprised that you walked away from them. And there are some habits that you are going to just instantly be able to cut off. I'm talking about weed. I'm talking about substances. I'm talking about um, maybe you used to gossip and be very chatty with particular people. You're going to wake up one day and be like, you know what? I don't even have the energy to do that anymore. I don't even have the energy to talk to that person anymore. You are going to be using the sword. Look at this. Look at all this sword energy here. Knight of Swords, Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords. You're cutting shit off, Libra. And the reason why you're cutting shit off so swiftly, smoothly, is because you are aware. You may not be aware of what it is, but you know that a lot of good things are coming. You know that your family is coming. You know that your person is coming, and you have to make room. You have to have the capacity to hold all of this. And if the people that are currently in your life don't align with what you know is coming in, you're cutting them off. 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 It's like as soon as you get that dream, as soon as you get that message, as soon as you see that synchronicity, as soon as you hear them say something like, oh, no, no, you're cutting them off. You're cutting them off. Thank you, Spirit, for this. Yep, there it is. 10% reverse. As soon as you find out this person is energetically not in alignment with you, like as soon as you find out that this person is acting in a way that you would never, you cutting them off. As soon as you find out that, you know what, every time you come into my life, my finances get messed up. Or every time I talk to you, I always end up having an issue with my partner. You are using your discernment and seeing people for who they are. And now, you know what else, Libra? You know what else I'm getting? Is that you're no longer trying to help people balance out their lives. You're no, what is it called? The quicker picker upper? That the cleaning commercial, quicker picker upper. So you're no longer rushing in to pick up the pieces in people's lives. Woo! My goodness, that's a word. You are no longer rushing in to help people pick up the pieces of their lives. You're no longer trying to help people make decisions for their lives. You're like, you know what? You gotta grow up. And I'm not your mama. I'm not your daddy. You gotta grow up on your own. I can't reparent you. This is what you're doing with people right now. You're literally walking karma, walking justice. Literally. And sometimes that justice looks like taking a sword and clearly cutting people off without notice, without warning. And this is how you're continuing to rebalance your life. I even hear restart your life. This is how you're bringing balance and harmony and peace into your life and keeping it in your life consistently. It's like what you're doing to clear out and balance your life is going to be clues for you to keep this routine in your life. Mm-hmm. All right. King of Pentacles. This is the Six of Cups again. With the Hermit. Are you running away from a Virgo? This is very specific. So some of you all left a Virgo. This could be Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, a Virgo Rising. You're leaving them. You're either leaving them or you left them. This person you could have had a family with, or they may have a family. But you've decided to, these are two Virgo cards. You've decided to either ghost them, disconnect from them, distance yourself from them, and you're no longer interested in investing in them at all. Okay? If that resonates with you, congratulations. This is you clearing out your life. This is you utilizing that sword how you supposed to. Look at this, Five of Cups. This is you utilizing that sword how God intended for you to use that sword, Libra. Ooh, World card with the Nine of Pentacles. I'm telling you, you are in the season. Look at this, Four of Swords and the Seven of Wands. You're learning new ways to protect yourself. You're learning new ways to have your guard up in a way. Discernment. A new level of discernment. Yes. This is a new level of discernment. Tell me more about the Nine of Pentacles for Libra, please. Tell me more about the Nine of Pentacles for Libra. Hierophant, Tower, and the Page of Cups. This is literally a representation of struggling, suffering, hit after hit, hit after hit, hit after hit. It was like non-stop tower after tower after tower after tower after tower, until eventually Page of Cups energy. Page of Cups, yes, it's new love, or you may find a new love or a new interest in something. This is the creativity that I was talking about earlier, is that you guys receiving creative ideas, or you inventing something, or you're being innovative with your business. Some of you all are going back to school specifically for business marketing. Wow. And you are going to be able to help other businesses market their business. I know that's very specific, but if it resonates, great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Tell me about the Five of Cups here. What is the Five of Cups about? Five of Cups in Tarot is about regret, disappointment, sorrow, grief. I want to know if this is Libra or if these are the people that you're leaving behind. Tell me about the Five of... Ooh, Magician and the King of Wands. Magician is Virgo. King of Wands is Leo, Sag, Aries energy. With the Five of Cups. And the Three of Swords at the back of the deck. That's a lot of sorrow. That's a lot of disappointment. That's a lot of grief. That's a lot of sadness. Tell me more. The King of Wands is in reverse. There it is, the Three of Coins. This gives me, I'm disconnecting to reconnect. That's what I feel with this. I'm disconnecting to reconnect to the right people. Nine of Cups, y'all. The last message I have for some of you all is that this is a lot of energy work here. If most of this has resonated with you, this has been happening over the course of maybe like a year or two, where you have truly been going through a lot of hardship, a lot of financial hardship, a lot of having to meet people, get to know people, and then cut people off. Meeting people, getting to know people, cutting people off. And then going into like solitude for extended periods of time. If that is you, I'm telling you, your wishes are coming to fulfillment. Sometimes when things are happening back to back to back, we don't understand it. Sometimes it'll cause us to feel lonely or alone. Sometimes it'll cause us to be in such grief, sadness, and disappointment where we truly want to disconnect from everyone and everything. But truly it is a setup to be to be connected to the right people and doing the right things that you should be doing according to your journey, according to your purpose, according to the skills and talents that you have, according to the gifts that were given to you. This has all been to get you back on track or realign you to your purpose, to your people, to your tribe, and really to make you aware of actually who you are and how powerful you are, Libra. Who you are and how powerful you are. When I tell you that God is going to use you to paint the town red, what I'm saying to you, Libra, is that God is going to use you to get the attention of others. You are part of the group of people that will be used to awaken others. I love you all so very much. Thank you all for coming into the chat. Please go ahead and like the video and consider subscribing if my vibe resonates with you. Again, I do appreciate you all so very much. And again, happy birthday to all of the Libras. Until next time, you all take care of yourselves and be well. Bye-bye.